ప్రపంచంలోనే అతిపెద్ద ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ సదస్సుకు హైదరాబాద్ వేదికైంది. దేశాల నుంచి ప్రముఖులు హాజరయ్యేది ఇండస్ ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్ గ్లోబల్ సమ్మిట్ 2022 ఘనంగా మొదలైంది. 3 రోజుల పాటు జరిగే ఈ సదస్సును తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర ఐటీ పరిశ్రమల శాఖ మంత్రి కేటీఆర్ ప్రారంభించారు. అడోబ్ సీఈఓ శంతన్ నారాయణ్, పరిశ్రమల శాఖ ముఖ్య కార్యదర్శి జయేష్ రంజన్, టై హైదరాబాద్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ సురేష్ రాజు తదితరులు ఇందులో పాల్గొన్నారు. టై గ్లోబల్ అనేది మెంటరింగ్, నెట్వర్కింగ్, ఎడ్యుకేషన్, ఫండింగ్ ద్వారా ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ ను ప్రమోట్ చేసే ఒక ఎన్‌జీఓ. గతంలో 6 సార్లు విజయవంతంగా గ్లోబల్ సమ్మిట్ ను చేపట్టిన టై ఈసారి 7వ ఎడిషన్ ను నిర్వహిస్తోంది. ఉత్సవం అనంతరం మంత్రి కేటీఆర్ ప్రసంగించారు. స్టార్టప్ల రంగంలో తెలంగాణ దూసుకుపోతోందని చెప్పారు. ప్రైవేట్ రంగానికి సంబంధించి మన దేశంలో తొలి స్పేస్ స్టార్టప్ స్కై రూట్ టీ హబ్లోనే రూపుదిద్దుకుందని సంతోషం వ్యక్తం చేశారు. ఐటీ, లైఫ్ సైన్సెస్ రంగంలోనూ రాష్ట్రం అగ్రగామిగా మారిందని చెప్పారు. మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్, గూగుల్, మెటా, యాపిల్ వంటి దిగ్గజ సంస్థలు హైదరాబాద్లో క్యాంపస్లు గుర్తు చేశారు. ప్రపంచంలోనే అతిపెద్ద ఇన్నోవేషన్ స్పేస్ అయిన టీ హబ్ 2ను రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చిందని తెలిపారు. టీ హబ్, టీఎస్ఐసి, వి హబ్ టాస్క్ ద్వారా టై వంటి సంస్థలకు సహకారాన్ని అందిస్తామని హామీ ఇచ్చారు. 30,000 మందికి పైగా ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్స్, 150 మందికి పైగా గ్లోబల్ స్పీకర్స్, 200 మందికి పైగా ఇన్వెస్టర్లు టై గ్లోబల్ సమ్మిట్లో పాల్గొంటున్నారు. ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్ రంగంలో అవకాశాలు, పెట్టుబడులు, ఇతర అంశాలను వక్తలు తెలియజేస్తున్నారు. వ్యాపార ప్రపంచంలో కీలక విషయాలు, తమ వ్యక్తిగత అనుభవాలు, మెలకువలను వివరించడంతో పాటు అమూల్యమైన సలహాలు, సూచనలనిస్తున్నారు. అంతేకాకుండా వ్యాపారాలు, స్టార్టప్లు విజయవంతంగా ఎలా నడపాలో తెలియజేసేందుకు ఇండస్ట్రీ ఎక్స్పర్ట్స్తో మాస్టర్ క్లాసులు నిర్వహిస్తున్నారు. మొత్తం మీద టై గ్లోబల్ సదస్సు వ్యాపార రంగంలో రాణించాలనుకునే వారికి ఎంతో ఉపయోగపడనుంది. డిసెంబర్ 14న ముగిసే ఈ కార్యక్రమం కొత్త విషయాలెన్నో తెలుసుకునే చక్కని వేదిక కానుంది. హలో గైస్, ఐటీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కావచ్చు, ఐటీ న్యూస్ కావచ్చు, ఎక్కడ దొరుకుతుంది, ఏది బెస్ట్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ అని వెతుకుతున్నారా? సో హియర్ ఇస్ ద బెస్ట్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ఫర్ ఐటీ పీపుల్. స్టే ట్యూన్ టు ITTV for IT information.
Right. Welcome to ITTV Global Media. Today is 14th of December 2022 and we are at the Thai Global Summit 2022. And today is the last day, so let's see what people have for us and what they have to say about this whole summit. Stay connected. Welcome to ITTV Global Media, the voice of engineers. And today is the last day of the Thai Global Summit 2022. And we have one of the members who will be speaking about what she has to say about this whole summit. So ma'am, are you here for investors or are you here for ideas?
No, I'm a co-founder for a startup. I have my own startup. So I'm here to collaborate with other startups. Investment, of course, is one of the primary agendas. And I have been a part of this Thai Global Women Pitch competition as well. And that's how I'm here. And this has been a wonderful event, actually.
Wow, so I think you would have attended a lot of master classes and a lot of other events. So what's your takeaway, by the way?
So yes, we attended a lot of master classes, a lot of sessions, speaker sessions and all. So I think the biggest takeaway is the understanding the power of networking. And also we got some investment interest, we got some kind of collaborations out here, which otherwise would have taken a much longer time to reach out to. So I'm really happy about this platform.
Wow, and I'm so glad that I spoke to you. So ma'am, be in touch, and ITTV Global Media, please tell our viewers to like, subscribe and share.
Sure, I'll do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. May I have your card? Okay, my name is Yusuf Beg and I'm here with ITTV Global Media. Today at the Thai Global Summit 2022, we are looking at a lot of think tanks. So what's your takeaway or what views you have regarding this summit?
This summit is a great opportunity for people agnostic fields of business. We are not into fintech, we are into mechanical engineering. Thai as a tool is a fantastic occasion for people from all over the world to come together. We have 12 countries represented here. We have some 48 chapters of Thai represented here. I'm the current chair of Thai Germany. We are very pleased to be here and meet people from the USA, India, and elsewhere to generate business opportunities for our startups. In fact, our one startup, Thai University pitcher, was the finalist at the event.
Wow.
Niklas Beze of Spectre Automation, and we are very, very pleased to be here and meet and mingle with people like you and me.
Thank you. And I think so, if I have to ask you, as today it's like about to end, have you met any investors or ideas or collaboration personally? Have you met?
You bet I did. In fact, a very simple story. We have had questions coming from UK to meet with Indian companies. Jayant Kirloskar of the Kirloskar family and myself, David Gower, not playing cricket, have met our customers in both Delhi and in Pune and are now connecting with UK without knowing, because we have special interest groups and they are asking what can we get from India, and we are connecting. It's a networking event here. It's a networking event.
Wow, I mean, I think this is huge, sir. This is literally huge. And I feel that ITTV Global Media should know that we have people and speakers like your name, sir, again, I forgot.
David Gower.
So David, will you please tell our viewers to like, subscribe and share?
Excuse me?
You just say like, subscribe and share. Yep.
Like, subscribe and share, and make sure that at the next event, and I hope everybody listens, the foreigners will have internet access, because we're here at HICC and I cannot go into internet and communicate with others. I have to go to the hotel. Can you imagine? I hope this comes true for the other events.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Shukriya.
Shukr. Oh, you have such a... You would have heard the song Roar from Katy Perry, but this is not what exactly we're looking at. We have a bike and we have the people around who will be speaking about the bike, okay, which looks really awesome. You can see the bike. Wow. I mean, ma'am, will you just tell me how Thai Global Summit 2022 is the best place for the promotion of this bike?
Great. So we've received an overwhelming response, I must say, from people. Sorry. You want to roll again? Sorry.
Okay, let's take
I'm so sorry. He was just asking him to made in product, and what really fascinated everybody out here is that, first of all, it's an electric motorcycle. You don't get to see too many motorcycles in the market today.
True.
But to be honest, India is predominantly a motorcycle market. Besides that, we are kind of swimming in the blue ocean, I must say, and we are on the #1 position today with our top-in-class specifications validated by motorcycle aficionados, your enthusiasts, whoever has tried out. In terms of customer test rides, everybody has loved the bike because we came down solid on all our 4 parameters here. We're looking at 200 kilometers of solid range, looking at 2 hours charging time, wow, which is a groundbreaker today in the EV industry, right? Nobody comes close to 2 hours right now. We're looking at an acceleration of 0 to 40 in 3 seconds, which is the industry norm, and we're looking at a top speed of 100 kilometers per hour.
Wow, but I think if I have to look at the software bit of this whole bike, will you be able to give a little gist on how software is and how the hardware of everything works?
So the heart of any EV today is its battery and the BMS, right? Most of the software that runs around is your electrical engineering within the BMS, and how everything is given out as a very validated solution in terms of an output back to our server in understanding if anything's going wrong, if the vehicle's working perfectly. I mean, that is really the crack code, right? Once you get that right, you have got the entire vehicle around it right? Now every vehicle meets a different objective here. So ours is in the 150cc commuting segment, so it is almost at par with a nice comparable vehicle out here. What we are looking at is, at anybody who has a commuting need. Now, when it comes to that, we are always expecting something which is smart. So we're looking at a smart connectivity here. So we do also have an app, a smart app that we call, wherein the rider can get to know how the battery of the vehicle is performing. Wow. For example, if you want to do 150 kilometers, but you're able to do only 100, how am I going to do the rest 50 kilometers? So here we have a very smart inbuilt system that will tell the rider that I'm going to shift down to the previous mode. So I, bring down my speed, pumping up the range further, so that lets you cover another 50 kilometers. That's the kind of software we have.
I'm mesmerized with the whole technology and the way you're promoting it, and I wish you a good luck. I pray that you get the best of investors out here. Thank you. Do like, subscribe and share ITTV. Will you please suggest our viewers to like, subscribe and share ITTV Global Media?
please like and subscribe, as he said, to ITTV.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
It's okay if I have your card.
I'm
TV Global Media, the voice of engineers, and today at Thai Global Summit 2022, I have one of the personalities who is looking for investors or idea. Let's have a look at it. So, sir, are you an entrepreneur?
Yes, sir. I'm an entrepreneur and my laboratory is Study Risk Labs Private Limited. So it's initiated in the last 4 years back. Basically, I'm an academician, but I converted into entrepreneur. I started develop the electrical insulator recently. That was appreciated by the many investors or many companies, and my work is started actually. And also developed one medical product for the optics, Gaussian optics company in Pune.
Okay, okay. And so as you have been in the 3 days, there's a lot which has happened.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of master classes, there's a lot of sessions. So have you attended any?
Yes, sir. All three days I have attended, sir. Excellent. The program was really a lot of inputs I gained from this program. It is very useful for my company and also for upcoming programs.
Great. And sir, are you a... Okay, I would request you to say something in Telugu because looks like I have something to ask you.
Yeah.
So as you know, most of our viewers are Telugu. They want to know in Telugu, sir, what you have today come for and what you have achieved. And you can take a long time, don't worry.
Can I speak in Telugu?
I want you to speak.
చాలా మంచి ప్రోగ్రామ్ అండి. ఇది చాలా యూజ్ అవుతుంది. చాలా ఇన్పుట్స్ కొత్త ఇన్పుట్స్ మేము తీసుకోవడం జరిగింది. కంపెనీకి కూడా చాలా యూజ్ అయినాయి. తర్వాత మేము ఈ 3 days అంటే ఈ 3 రోజులు మాకు చాలా యూస్ఫుల్ అయింది. చాలా ఉపయోగకరమైన ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇది. సో దెన్ హౌ టు స్టార్ట్ ద ప్రోగ్రామ్, హౌ టు ఇనిషియేట్ ద ప్రోగ్రామ్, ఎలా చేయాలి, ఎలా ప్రోడక్ట్ని డెవలప్ చేయాలి, మిగతా వాళ్ళు ప్రజెంట్ చేసిన ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ కూడా మేము అటెండ్ అవ్వడం జరిగింది. దాంతో ఎలా ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయాలనేది తెలుసుకున్నాం.
Thank you, sir. So I want you to tell our viewers to like, subscribe and share.
Thank you. This is a very useful program, and also thanks to view this program, everybody. I request all of you.
Like, subscribe and share.
Like, subscribe and share the program.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Nice talking to you. Welcome to ITTV Global Media, the voice of engineers, and at Thai Global Summit 2022, we have someone who has got a check, I feel. May I know what exactly is this and how you got it?
So I am currently a university student at IIT and I'm also building my startup. So we participate in the University Pitch Fest, and there's an angel group called V Founder Circle. They gave us this award right now.
Wow, what about you, sir?
Same. I'm also a student at IIT and we too are co-founders of this startup and building stimuli for people to become better at communication skills and express their thoughts as fluently as possible.
Wow, so I think we are on the same page right now. I would like to ask you what is your startup and how will this help, and how Thai Global Summit has helped you?
So the way Stimler works is simple. So you speak and it uses AI to analyze it and give you feedback on your pronunciation, fluency and more. So it's basically a platform for people who are not from English background to become better at English conversational skills, completely automated and through AI. So TGS has been super helpful because we have obviously got a check to start with, and we have also connected with a lot of people who will be very helpful for us moving forward in our journey. So, and like we have made a lot of friends as well from the university business. So friends, network and a check, what else could you ask for?
Wow, what's your view and what's your input?
Same, made a lot of connections, lot of good people, lot of inputs in terms of how could we distribute our product, how could we use marketing and all connections. And in terms of friends also, we made a lot of friends from different countries. One is from Germany, one is from like USA. So like really great good friends with person.
Wow. I think you should suggest our viewers to like, subscribe and share ITTV Global Media.
Sure, it's a great platform. Thanks for covering us and like great.
And yeah, we are also engineers. And so please, if you're an engineer, please support them. It's really great for us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome to ITTV Global Media, and we have some great stars out here. I think the upcoming stars, right? And yeah, very young entrepreneurs. So Thai Global Summit 2022 has literally got everything at one place. So let me start with you, sir. What have you observed in the last 3 days?
actually we met many people like networking and everything, so we enjoyed a lot.
Wow, what about you?
Met many talented peoples, and when all the talented people come together,
True, man.
The one thing we have to say is it's more important. Network is more important than net worth. That is said by Lakraju. It's great to be here.
Okay, will you just take the bus now?
Yeah, of course. Network is a network. That's what I have observed.
The ecosystem warmth and vibe is amazing.
It just feels amazing to be here, meet all the people and learn from them.
It's all about creating your connections, going across, finding the right people, and taking the effort to do that.
Networked a lot, made some great friends, and obviously won the event.
I mean, I don't think you could have guessed that all of us didn't know each other 2 days ago, and now we're standing here pretending as if we're friends for so long. So definitely made lifelong friends, people from all across the globe, doing the most insane things, from making shoes from plastic that goes to waste, to literally converting pharma waste to air. There's something here amongst all of us, and I think it's and beer from bread. But I think the coolest thing is, if all of us were to be zero waste in this world.
I wish and pray that you guys reach the peak of what you're looking for, and definitely your ideas and your intentions are so noble. Stay in touch with ITTV Global Media. We'll make sure we keep sharing you such news. Thank you. Thank you, man. Nice guys. I'm so glad. ITTV Global of Engineers, and today at Thai Global Summit 2022, we have one personality whom we'll be speaking to. So today is the last day of this whole summit. What have you taken, from this whole 3 days?
So I've been a founder. Current company is called Mobilis. This is my third startup. And there is no shortcut to this startup journey. So every time I come from this event, I learn new things. It widens my horizon because you have to constantly keep thinking. And I think thinking is the way in which you can create something new. And something, when I say tech obsolescence, it is how you continue to overcome obsolescence at the speed of time. So I think that's what my key takeaway is, that this is what is happening in the world. These are the latest things that's happening. You're raising questions, raising problems, may not get all the answers, but it opens up your mind to keep thinking. So entrepreneurship is about innovation, is about thinking.
I love thinking. We should not overthink, but definitely we should think business. I somewhere feel, what you seek is seeking you. So don't you think, sir, you were seeking something? Did you get that back?
So what I seek here it's like ideas are juices for us, and that's what I seek when I come and interact with people. And this is a massive entrepreneurial family, And suddenly when you arrive here, you think that you're not alone. You're not alone in what you're trying to do, because you get your very low phases. And these are the people who come and say, hey, don't worry, you'll be out of it. I also faced this some months ago or some years ago. It almost looks like, oh, this is nothing new. I will come out of it, And they are energizers, And that is the juice that you need when you go back to your office and sit alone. The whole event actually keeps reverberating inside you. And then you look forward to the next one that, yes, I'm going to be back here and refresh myself with new ideas, new thoughts, and then move on.
Wow, that's definitely a very philosophical idea which you have, sir. And I love the way you eloquently said that. So do like, subscribe, share ITTV Global Media. Will you please suggest?
Do like, subscribe, and share.
Thank you, sir. Welcome to ITTV Global Media, and at Thai Global Summit 2022, we have some great personalities, especially the upcoming personalities. Yes, ma'am, your name?
Lekia.
Lekia, are you here searching for investors or ideas?
Investors.
Investors. So will you please tell me how the last 3 days have been for you?
Awesome. It's like we had the next level of experience. Apart, I'm going to speak in my regional language, my language. It's like Telugu.
Oh, okay, please.
It's like చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది. we are happy and we met new people. ఇక్కడ చాలా మంది కొత్త వాళ్ళని కలిసాము. We met delegates. This is the first time we're having this exposure, so it's like wonderful. We loved it.
I love the chala.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir. Will you tell me what's your name and I mean how the last 3 days have been?
ముఖ్యంగా ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు స్పీక్ ఇన్ తెలుగు యాజ్ అ రీజనల్ లాంగ్వేజ్. చాలా బాగుంది. వి ఎంజాయ్డ్ ఎ లాట్ యాక్చువల్లీ. బేసికలీ సే వాట్ డిడ్ యూ లవ్ ఫ్రమ్ తెలుగు పీపుల్?
See, I love Telugu people.
వై సో లైక్ దట్?
That's because you're such a sweet person.
You are making biscuits for me definitely. ఓకే, ఇన్ ద లాస్ట్ 3 days మేము చాలా ఎంజాయ్ చేసినాం. ఇక్కడ కొత్త కొత్త వాళ్ళని కలిసినాం. డిఫరెంట్ కైండ్స్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్, diversity of India, not only India, different parts of the world came here so that we can make ourselves more attractive and more intellectual with others. That's what we learned from Thai Global Summit 2022. Thank you a lot.
Although we are entrepreneurs, mala unna kiddishness, childishness, we did not lose it. We had night outs, we enjoyed in our rooms.
We made a lot of noise on the bus actually.
Yes.
The petrol bank, we made a lot of noise actually.
Whole Hyderabad was stunning.
I think
Telangana kids will remain Telangana kids.
these people, especially this board.
Yeah, myself Abhi. Okay. ఎక్సలెంట్ సమ్మిట్ ఇది, అసలు అనుకోలేదు ఎంత బాగుంటుందని. వి థాట్ సో నార్మల్గా ఓన్లీ పిచ్ ఫెస్టే అనుకొని వచ్చినాం, కానీ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చాక తెలిసింది ఇట్స్ ఏ మోర్ ఆఫ్ నెట్వర్కింగ్. ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన ఇన్వెస్టర్స్ కానీ స్టాల్స్ పెట్టిన వాళ్ళు కానీ ఆల్రెడీ దే హ్యావ్ బీన్ అంటే ఆల్రెడీ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ ఉంది వాళ్ళకి. అండ్ ఇట్స్ బీన్ ఎ గ్రేట్ ఈవెంట్ అండ్ ద జర్నీ ఈజ్ గ్రేట్. ఒక అద్భుతమైన ఈవెంట్కి వచ్చినందుకు చాలా సంతోషిస్తున్నాను నేను. తర్వాత నుంచి మా ఫ్రెండ్ కంటిన్యూ చేస్తాడు.
Okay, thank you. So I mean, yeah. Yeah, people say నేను సుందర్ పిచ్చా లాగా ఉంటా అని. ఓకే. సో వీఆర్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆఫ్ IIT బాస్రా. మా ఫైనల్ ఇయర్లో ఉన్నాము, కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్. అండ్ వీఆర్ వెరీ ఫార్చునేట్ టు బీ హియర్. ఈ ఆపర్చునిటీ మా వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ప్రొఫెసర్స్ నుండి వచ్చింది. అండ్ ద సపోర్ట్, మా క్యాంపస్ ఇచ్చే సపోర్ట్ ఈజ్ ఆసమ్ టు బీ హానెస్ట్. సో అండ్ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చాక అర్థమైంది ఏంటి అనంటే, ఏదో ఒక క్రియేటివ్ ఐడియా ఉంటే వెంటనే దాన్ని స్టార్టప్ చేసేద్దాము అన్నట్టు. అంటే ప్రజెంట్ జనరేషన్ అంతా ఎట్లుంది అనంటే, దేవర్ లైక్ ఒక చిన్న ఐడియా వచ్చింది, మార్నింగ్ స్నానం చేస్తుంటే బాత్రూమ్లో ఐడియా వచ్చింది. బేసికలీ క్రియేటివ్ ఐడియాస్ అక్కడే వస్తాయి కాబట్టి. యా, ఇట్స్ అ ఫ్యాక్ట్ బికాస్ వీ గెట్ మనీ. సో అది డైరెక్ట్గా స్టార్టప్కి తీసుకెళ్ళిపోదాము అంటే దే వోంట్ నో ద క్రస్ ఆఫ్ గెటింగ్ ఇన్ టు ద రియల్ మార్కెట్. సో ఆ ఐడియా వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆ ఐడియాని వ్యాలిడేట్ చేసుకోవడము, ఈ ప్రొసీజర్ అంతా ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత నెంబర్స్ ఆర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్, రెవెన్యూ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్, అండ్ ద రియల్ మార్కెట్ ఈజ్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్. ఆ ప్రాబ్లం నీకు ప్రాబ్లం అయి ఉండొచ్చు, అది రియల్ మార్కెట్కి ప్రాబ్లమా, అండ్ ఆర్ దే విల్లింగ్ టు బై యువర్ క్రియేటివ్ సొల్యూషన్ దట్ యు ఆర్ మేకింగ్ అనేది వీ గాట్ టు లెర్న్. And we are trying to, dig deep on whatever elements that I have said regarding our project, which is Dastavej, a blockchain-powered document management, authentication and tracking system. So that's in short. Thank you for the opportunity, and over to.
That was such a short message.
ఇక్కడ వచ్చినప్పుడు we directly thought that వచ్చి మా ఐడియా చెప్పేసి we'll take some revenue or we'll at least go through the competition and ఇంకా అంతే వెళ్ళిపోదాం. We'll enjoy the food, we'll have good food apart from regional Hyderabadi biryani. So మేము అనుకుంది అయితే అదే, we just came like that because we are all very young, we are all in 20s only right now. So మేమైతే అదే అనుకున్నాం. కానీ this is like the other side of the world that we saw at the very young age. So we are happy, and here ikkada we lost that fear. కొత్త వాళ్ళతో మాట్లాడాలంటే మేము భయపడుతూ ఉండేది, but we lost that fear. We can directly go say hi and take visiting card of anyone.
You came and speak to us.
Yeah, as simple as it
2
is.
days back I thought you were from Dubai or some international multimedia.
Thank you. We will be soon. By the way, please ask our viewers to subscribe and share, please.
Yes, so like, subscribe, share.
And he just want to share some message. Yeah.
Please do like, share, subscribe for IVTV. ITTV. Yeah, like many one are getting ideas. అందరికి ఐడియాస్ వస్తూ ఉంటాయి, కాకపోతే కొంతమంది ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తారు, కొంతమంది అఫ్ కోర్స్ ఎలా బిజినెస్లోకి ఒక ప్రోడక్ట్గా ఒక బిజినెస్గా కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలని చూస్తాం. కానీ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత చాలా పీపుల్ని మీట్ అయ్యాను. సో నాలాగే ఆలోచించేవాళ్ళు. సో వాళ్ళు కూడా ఇంకా ఒక ఐడియా వచ్చింది ఏదో చేద్దాం వదిలేసామని అనుకోకుండా జస్ట్ ఒక ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ తీసుకుంటే చాలు, నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ అంతా ఆటోమేటిక్గా అయిపోయింది. సో ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ అనేది ఖచ్చితంగా హార్డ్గానే ఉంటుంది, కానీ బాగుంటుంది. సో మేక్ కనెక్షన్స్, డూ మోర్ నెట్వర్క్, మేక్ యూనికార్న్స్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
So I think guys, how about doing one step? Okay, just do one step. 1, 2, 3 people. Oh, I'll do that too. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Taggedele. Okay, thank you, man. Nice talking to you. I'll make sure to know. Got Dr. Kiran Batyal, and I would like to tell you that yesterday I was in his session and I was mesmerized by what he said, especially about philanthropy. So today, sir, being 14th of December 2022, Thai Global Summit. How exactly it's buzzing you?
Exciting, good opportunity to meet people, young entrepreneurs that are going to be future of India, and I'm glad to be here with them.
Wow. And I loved your speech yesterday about how the heart of India is business. And how do you think so we'll be able to move ahead, especially with the young generation?
I think this is every country, every time in humanity, there could be a period of time which has tremendous opportunity. I think India is at that period of time where there is so much opportunity now that you may not want to go overseas, and the overseas people will start coming here to us.
I amen to that, and I would like to see you more every time, sir. Thank you. Be in touch with us. So, welcome to ITTV Global Media, and today at Thai Global Summit 2022, we've got a member who is searching for collaboration. At the same time, he's also looking at the investors and ideas. So, let's look at him and what he has for us today. Yes, sir. So, you are from?
I'm from Rajasthan, Udaipur, Rajasthan. And we are a startup which is converting a global problem actually into an opportunity.
Wow.
We are creating paper out of stone. Actually, I'm from a construction background and I know what my industry is creating a waste. And I'm exposed to the industry of marble. And yes, I'm from the place Udaipur. It is the 90% of our world's marble came from this particular place. So it is the obvious thing that the waste will be production there only. So we are converting that marble waste into a paper. Actually, it is a sheet which is going to be used in the corrugate box industry. That is a cardboard box. Currently at this stage, we are manufacturing some of the products for the construction industry only, for the temporary structures, for the internal finishes, door shells, and many of the things in the industry of construction. We are repurposing this particular waste, amalgamating with some natural and coming with a product solution which not only dismantles this waste but also offloads the industry usage of many type of materials from the industry. And this particular product we have this particular technology patented, and now we are moving forward with the company formation and seeking for the investment for our particular R&D work and the expansion of our product in the overseas.
Wow. I mean, I'm so amazed by how you have said that, those marbles and the waste will turn into paper. So there's definitely a green thought. First things first. And have you met anybody who has given you a green signal?
Yeah, this particular Thai Global Summit exposed me with many type of investors, sectors where we can apply this particular technology. There are some incubators, some pre-incubators also, and some direct investors, we can say angel ones, and they proposed us with many green signals, and hope to work with them and be with this particular Thai community. We are with this Thai community from last 2 years now, and we hope we will be with the Thai, and one day it may happen, we may fund the startups like us.
Wow, I aim into that again. And do keep in touch with ITTV Global Media. Please tell our viewers to like, subscribe and share.
Please like, subscribe and share for us, for startups like me.
Thank you. May I have your card, sir?
Yeah.
You have a card. Your card. Welcome to ITTV Global Media, the voice of engineers, and today at the Thai Global Summit 2022, we have a lady, and I can see the energy in their eyes for collaboration, for investment, for entrepreneurship. So, ma'am, how has been your last 3 days?
बहुत ही बढ़िया थे, बहुत अच्छे थे, बहुत एनर्जेटिक महसूस हो रहा है यहाँ आके, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, ऐसा लग रहा है कि वाकई में कुछ कैसे वेस्टेज से सब चीज़ें बन रही हैं, बहुत बहुत ही बहुत बढ़िया।
वाओ, मैं बहुत खुश हूँ जो आपने जिस हिसाब से बताया कि यू आर लविंग द होल एनर्जी। तो मैम, आपने कुछ या कुछ लोग मिले हैं जो आपको इंस्पायर किए हैं अभी तक?
हाँ, बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे मिले, जैसे कल मैंने बच्चों की पिच सुनी, उसमें कुछ बच्चे वेस्टेज से इतना इनोवेशन कर रहे हैं, इतनी इनोवेटिव चीज़ें बना रहे हैं कि लग रहा है कि हम अब वेस्ट को भी कैसे यूज़ कर सकते हैं, जब हमारा इंडिया कुछ कर रहा है।
She is my mom. She's supporting me with my startup.
Okay, she's helping you with your startup. So, will you tell me something about your startup, ma'am?
Okay, so I make healthy and guilt-free sauces. Our sauces are 100% natural, preservative-free. We are the first time in India who are making mayonnaise without preservatives and with jaggery. All my products are made up of jaggery. No refined ingredients, no refined oils. Completely good stuff.
Wow, I mean, I'm so amazed. Is it okay if I have your card? So, how has your last 3 days been? Have you seen some people who have inspired you, any investors?
Amazingly. We don't get this ecosystem. Being a student, we don't get this ecosystem in the college. Meeting fellow entrepreneurs who are still in college and working at this level, the level I am working in, the energy is great, the vibe is great, the positivity. You know, there were six out of 40 teams who got selected, but the other 36 teams, we were cheering them up, and the vibe was amazing.
Awesome.
She's telling to me कि मम्मा यहाँ से जाने की इच्छा नहीं हो रही है।
I'm so glad, ma'am. So, do like, subscribe, and share ITTV Global Media. Ma'am, will you please suggest our viewers?
Sorry. Yes, please subscribe to ITTV and watch our interviews and try our products.
Repeat.
Eat good, repeat good.
Thank you. Eat good, repeat good, and thank you for being a... Nice, man. Nice talking to you. Welcome to ITTV Global Media, the voice of engineers. And today at Thai Global Summit 2022, we have someone who will speak about his product and what is going on in the last 3 days. So, may I know your name, sir?
Yeah, this is Sri Ganesh.
Sri Ganesh, what is that you're here for investors?
No, I'm not for investors. I especially came for the startups here. So, like these summits happen because of the startups and encouraging the unicorns. So, I'm a B2B global business advisor. So we help startups to expand to the US market. So especially like everyone used to dream to expand the services either in India or any other way. So I'm here to connect with the startups and help them how to service into the US market. And the last 3 days were amazing, and I've been connected with the large people. Like, it's amazing. Like, I've been gone to the very many summits, but this summit is like something that I never expected. Very productive people we have here, and it's a great experience, and would love to again any chance I be here. Yes.
Great. And I think next year it will be in Singapore. Yeah. But you're not Hyderabad, or are you from Hyderabad?
No, I'm not from Hyderabad, but
you're from where?
Time. And I'm from Andhra Pradesh, but I do work at Chicago. We are from Exodus. So we help, as I mentioned, we help startups. Okay, but yeah, first time in the Hyderabad is a very great experience here for me.
Wow. Just like to ask you, as you know, we have a lot of viewers who are like, Telugu. I would like to ask, will you just tell something in Telugu to our viewers, if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure. Like, chala manchi event, and I've been like Telugu. You know Telugu? Anything in Telugu?
I don't know Telugu, but
you don't know Telugu? Okay.
I wanted to tell our viewers to like, subscribe, and share at the same time how much you love Thai Global Summit.
So for all Telugu people, please do like, share, and subscribe. ITTV, right? ITTV, yeah. It's been a great thing. Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
We'll make sure we put the bite.
హాయ్ హలో నమస్తే వెల్కమ్ టు ఐటీటీవీ ది వాయిస్ ఆఫ్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇంజనీర్స్. ప్రపంచంలోనే అతిపెద్ద ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ సదస్సుకు హైదరాబాద్ వేదికైంది. దేశ విదేశాల నుంచి ప్రముఖులు హాజరయ్యేది ఇండస్ ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్ గ్లోబల్ సమ్మిట్ 2022 ఘనంగా మొదలైంది. 3 రోజుల పాటు జరిగే ఈ సదస్సును తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర ఐటీ పరిశ్రమల శాఖ మంత్రి కేటీఆర్ ప్రారంభించారు. అడోబ్ సీఈఓ శంతన్ నారాయణ్, పరిశ్రమల శాఖ ముఖ్య కార్యదర్శి జయేష్ రంజన్, టై హైదరాబాద్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ సురేష్ రాజు తదితరులు ఇందులో పాల్గొన్నారు. టై గ్లోబల్ అనేది మెంటరింగ్, నెట్వర్కింగ్, ఎడ్యుకేషన్, ఫండింగ్ ద్వారా ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ ను ప్రమోట్ చేసే ఒక ఎన్‌జీఓ. గతంలో 6 సార్లు విజయవంతంగా గ్లోబల్ సమ్మిట్ ను చేపట్టిన టై ఈసారి 7వ ఎడిషన్ ను నిర్వహిస్తోంది. ప్రారంభోత్సవం అనంతరం మంత్రి కేటీఆర్ ప్రసంగించారు. స్టార్టప్ల రంగంలో తెలంగాణ దూసుకుపోతోందని చెప్పారు. ప్రైవేట్ రంగానికి సంబంధించి మన దేశంలో తొలి స్పేస్ స్టార్టప్ స్కై రూట్ టీ హబ్లోనే రూపుదిద్దుకుందని సంతోషం వ్యక్తం చేశారు. ఐటీ, లైఫ్ సైన్సెస్ రంగంలోనూ రాష్ట్రం అగ్రగామిగా మారిందని చెప్పారు. మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్, గూగుల్, మెటా, యాపిల్ వంటి దిగ్గజ సంస్థలు హైదరాబాద్లో క్యాంపస్లను నెలకొల్పిన విషయాన్ని గుర్తు చేశారు. ప్రపంచంలోనే అతిపెద్ద ఇన్నోవేషన్ స్పేస్ అయిన టీ హబ్ 2ను రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చిందని తెలిపారు. టీ హబ్, టీఎస్ఐసి, వి హబ్ టాస్క్ ద్వారా టై వంటి సంస్థలకు సహకారాన్ని అందిస్తామని హామీ ఇచ్చారు. 30,000 మందికి పైగా ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్స్, 150 మందికి పైగా గ్లోబల్ స్పీకర్స్, 200 మందికి పైగా ఇన్వెస్టర్లు టై గ్లోబల్ సమ్మిట్లో పాల్గొంటున్నారు. ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్ రంగంలో అవకాశాలు, పెట్టుబడులు తదితర అంశాలను వక్తలు తెలియజేస్తున్నారు. వ్యాపార ప్రపంచంలో కీలక విషయాలు, తమ వ్యక్తిగత అనుభవాలు, మెలకువలను వివరించడంతో పాటు అమూల్యమైన సలహాలు, సూచనలనిస్తున్నారు. అంతేకాకుండా వ్యాపారాలు, స్టార్టప్లు విజయవంతంగా ఎలా నడపాలో తెలియజేసేందుకు ఇండస్ట్రీ ఎక్స్పర్ట్స్తో మాస్టర్ ఇస్తున్నారు. మొత్తం మీద టై గ్లోబల్ సదస్సు వ్యాపార రంగంలో రాణించాలనుకునే వారికి ఎంతో ఉపయోగపడనుంది. డిసెంబర్ 14న ముగిసే ఈ కార్యక్రమం కొత్త విషయాలెన్నో తెలుసుకునే చక్కని వేదిక. హలో గైస్, ఐటీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కావచ్చు, ఐటీ న్యూస్ కావచ్చు, ఎక్కడ దొరుకుతుంది, ఏది బెస్ట్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ అని వెతుకుతున్నారా? సో హియర్ ఇస్ ద బెస్ట్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ఫర్ ఐటీ పీపుల్. స్టే ట్యూన్ టు ITTV ఫర్ ఐటీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్.
Of your journey as an entrepreneur and what you're doing now as well.
Sure. Hi, this is Prasad. I came from a village and a town in this state where an education was a privilege. English was my third language. And, finished my master's, went to US and started a company and got great, stages of life. So I sold 2 companies, back to back. Then came to India, wanted to start another business here, have this India calling feeling here. Then started and failed miserably. And of course, that I learned so much out of that venture than any other ventures that we started. Then, moved into the next venture, started Mondi. Mondi is a travel tech and a marketplace based in US, but we have global operations. We went to public recently with a ticker name MOND, M-O-N-D. We are valued dollars. But I think that's, in our view, the number is just a number. We have huge potential, and we are disrupting a space in travel, which is, the way it's happening until today. I think that potential is very limited. The way that we are coming with our marketplace and the experiential travel into the market would disrupt travel globally. That's about myself, and of course, I look forward to,
I'm going to come back to you, Prasad. I have a lot of questions to ask you about, what has changed between the time you came back and started something here to now. But I'll come back to you on that.
Of course, yeah.
Okay. So, Vijay, homegrown.
Some good traction, but I think we came and achieved our first milestone, and this is just the beginning of the journey.
So as you said, funding is just the beginning.
It's just a milestone, first beginning, yeah.
Thanks, Vijay. Okay, Prasad, I'm going to disrupt the flow a bit, okay? And I'm going to first jump off to Murli, right? And no, maybe I'll start with you, Prasad, and then we'll come back to, because So when you came back to India, I think you told me 2007 you came back to India and you tried to do something. And obviously you're now coming back here. You also mentioned that you're coming back to India after, thanks to COVID, after a length of time.
Yeah.
So one is obviously there's been a huge change in the physical infrastructure, particularly in Hyderabad. But in terms of a business environment, right, what do you see different compared to when you came back 15 years ago?
Oh, a lot has changed. When last time when I was in India starting that venture out of India, we have great people, and this is the technology hub. Hyderabad, wherever that we go. Yeah, I'm from Silicon Valley, and every great company out there, lot of Indians, lot of people from Hyderabad. Technology is in the blood of, this country and state. So started off the products here and got great traction, and we were able to do everything. But to build a business, you need more than a product, more than a technology, platforms that we build. So it requires funding, it requires, the right marketing, it requires the whole ecosystem, right? That was not there last time when I was here. So, whatever that, you know, exit that I make, the money I made from my previous ventures, I invested into this venture when I started, 15 years back. And then I realized that we need funding, and there was no real investors here in Hyderabad, so we have to go to Bombay and other places to raise the capital. But you are like a second-hand citizen there, I know it was little while back, but still, it is what it is. Couldn't raise that money. Then, somehow survived and went back to US and started another venture and, was able to break it. So from that point to this point, what I realized and what I see is the people, the real assets is all there and it's growing, but the infrastructure has built so much. The whole ecosystem is there right now. Had I been started my venture then 10, 15 years back in India, in Hyderabad, things would have been different. I would have made 2, 3 unicorns by now, right? I am confident, at least.
Thank you. Okay, Murli. So you, first of all, tough space, manufacturing, right? Second is the route you took, which is saying, I won't go out and raise, I won't take venture money to build this. So tell us between then to now, right? If you were to, let's say, from 2000, started approximately now, and if you were to start now, how do you see the environment has evolved, particularly from a manufacturing lens standpoint?
I think Hyderabad now, especially today, has a lot of ease of doing business from a manufacturing sector also. They've got a single window clearance for us. Earlier it wasn't there. We used to go to multiple departments to get our clearance 20 years back. So I think the infrastructure has improved. The logistics for us, we had this the first plant in India. So this was the only plant then, and we used to supply across the country. And one good, we were somewhere in the midpoint of India, so we could go everywhere. But the logistics would take a much longer time. Today, from between cities, it's much better. Internally, also the systems and processes of all the companies, the associate companies whom we work with, have got better. I think it's a tremendous change. The only thing I think would got difficult would be, I think, the bank funding. Then, I mean, the bank funded us with zero collateral. Now I think it's a lot more difficult from a bank point of view. I think, you need to go to a VC or a private equity might be. But apart from that, I think Hyderabad has phenomenally grown infrastructure, putting a factory today in Hyderabad, I would say is one of the easiest in the country. There's no doubt about it. And the kind of systems and processes this government has come up with is brilliant.
You have plants in other states, right? So how does it compare? You know, for example, you said it's easy to set it up here, but compared to the other states you are in, is that, do you see a radically different way of doing things here compared to, you know, the other states you are in?
Frankly speaking, not too much. I think, you know, most of the states today are having systems to, it's only the culture of work, culture of people, and being raised from Hyderabad, always you feel more comfortable doing here than doing in a place where the language and the other things. But apart from across the country today, right now we are putting up a factory in Madhya Pradesh, in Indore. So, you know, the Chief Minister called for a one-on-one meeting. Across the table, he settled what, and it's not a large plant. We're just investing about 130 crores. But I think they all are looking at setting up industries. And I think now the environment generally in most of the states is good. But labor, culture, these are the challenges. When you're in a hometown, you always feel more comfortable.
Thank you. Okay, Vijay, coming back to you, right? Unlike many others who would have probably, you know, the space you are in, HR tech, and second is obviously, I think Prasad also referred to the challenges he had in, you know, funding, etc. But you decided to build it from here, right? So walk us through how you're seeing it, you know, in terms of there's this notion, which obviously we are working very hard to dispel, that funding relatively easier in other parts of India compared to Hyderabad. Walk us through your journey in terms of, you know, when you raise this round from Westbridge.
So I think relatively Hyderabad, never had that access to the funding.
Thank you.
Sure. So relatively Hyderabad had the disadvantage earlier about funding, not being ready and all the VCs localities. But I think out of that came a true, something unique to the Hyderabad. A lot of entrepreneurs developed grit. When here there are examples. I know High Radius, I know Agile CRM, and I know a bunch of other startups that are based out of Hyderabad that have grown and done tremendously well. They have not gotten that mileage like the other startups from other cities have gotten, but we have those entrepreneurs that developed grit. And I think today that is what I see as a strength. That is what I've always derived inspiration from, seeing fellow entrepreneurs from here running without capital, right? And today VCs are talking about capital efficiency, all these things, right? So I think from that perspective, we have resources in Hyderabad. Talent is relatively much cheaper. Engineering talent is much cheaper, affordable, accessible. Talent coming from across Chhattisgarh. I've hired people from Tirupati and other regions. Tremendous talent is available, right? So this generation, any new talent is the biggest need to acquire, and that is available in plenty in and around regions of Hyderabad. We just have to search hard. I think that is where my strength has been, that all my engineering people, for example, 150 engineers, I hired out of college. We have not had a single lateral hire. Same goes with my marketing team and sales. A lot of them we've hired young talent, right? Higher level, 2 level down, right? Cheaper. They have the mindset of also, because they're being challenged to play a bigger role, right? They also give their best. So I think from that perspective, Hyderabad actually has amazing talent and resources.
What I'm hearing you say in summary is you build a good business, acquire talent. There is plenty of talent available here, right? And then, if you built a good business, the money will anyway come.
Capital follows right business.
Yeah. And do it with passion, as you said.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to now switch the order a little, make sure people stay awake. So the order. Okay. So let me get to you, Prasad, now. And Prasad, we've built, for example, at T-Hub, we worked with about 1,100 startups over the last 7 years. Today, we have about 6,500 startups in Telangana, right? We are number 4 from a ranking standpoint. Maharashtra, Karnataka are ahead of us. Now, for us, I think TIE has a stated mission of going out and building a million entrepreneurs, right? So if you were to think of what are the 2, 3 things we need to do from an ecosystem standpoint and where your entrepreneurs lens, right? Entrepreneurs are good at solving problems and, think about solving it, creatively, right? What are the things we need to do to make Hyderabad the place to be in for any new entrepreneur who wants to start out?
Ease of doing business, right? I mean, for any entrepreneur starting the business, there are a lot of things to take care, from your staffing. Your HR is your main, the challenge. Retaining those right talent is a big deal, and then building a business and then, creating value to it. So we have our own challenges, but we needed the infrastructure that's out there, the whole ecosystem and the support. The top three items are the people, the entire ecosystem, the funding. So it has to come hand in hand. Support from the local government, support from the, the investors, and the overall, ecosystem is very much required. And I think that's what I am seeing, right? Education, of course, there's nothing new to be done here. We have that, and we have the right talent at different levels. But bringing that to the right mindset and building the ecosystem around that talent is of paramount, interest for anyone.
Murli, let me come to you. And, Hyderabad has made tremendous strides in manufacturing. But if you want to become a powerhouse in manufacturing, right, and be the wannabe place type of thing, what would you think we need to do?
I think Hyderabad is, the policies are in place. I think the biggest would be creating industrial zones where you can straight away go and start. Today, most amount of time of manufacturing takes is locating a land, getting it land, right size of land with all the infrastructure, etc. So I think already Hyderabad is doing it, but they can do more. I mean, they can come up with more clusters, right? Say this is for the construction segment, this is for the pharma industry. So industry specific, if you can do and create an ecosystem, I think that will go a long way in coming up with manufacturing. And Hyderabad has a talent, people for manufacturing is brilliant. They have all the other facilities. So I think if I would have to pick up one, it definitely would be the industrial land would be one of the biggest need, I would say.
You probably know, right? We already have Mobility Valley, Pharma, Genomics Valley,
Right.
and also for defense and aerospace, there's a cluster and so on. But yeah, we'll take this recommendation back.
Unfortunately, for construction materials like us, nobody cares. So people are after IT and pharma and genetics and aerospace. Left out guys in the industry.
Thanks. Vijay,
I
coming
would
back
agree.
to you.
We all need office spaces.
Vijay, coming back to you, right? This question I keep getting asked, right? That 3 unicorns in Hyderabad, right? Effectively Zenoti, High Radius, and Darwin Box, of course. So, and of course, obviously valuation can never be the only metric you get measured by because there are other things you think about. But you've talked about, we have capital availability is becoming easier, talent availability is there, and all of that. But what do we really need to do to make Hyderabad, challenge Silicon Valley? I'm not even worried about Bangalore and, the other places, but let's say to challenge Silicon Valley.
See, that's really wonderful, right? So you didn't say compete with Bangalore, rather compete with Silicon Valley. I think we have entrepreneurs. What we lack is predominantly, and I'm relating more to myself, but there could be a lot of people that are, tremendously wonderful doing. But we think about building a product first and then trying to figure out customers. So that's something a lot of tech people think, right? So that is something where, for example, we could change, right? So rather discover the problem and then try to see if there's a big enough problem to solve and build a product aligned with that. I think that is something that missing, right? So that is one aspect. The other aspect is we're a bunch of introverts in general, I think. So that should change being able to sell yourself is something even I've not done so well, uh, right? So I think that's the other part, and happy that TAI has taken up that mandate of selling success stories of their Hyderabad startups. I think these are the two things I would look at, right? So go to market, right? Figure out go to market first and then build a product. Two, build enough marketing muscle.
Okay, so I think I want to just throw it open to the audience very quickly because we have about 2 or 3 minutes. We can probably take 3 questions. And again, in the interest of, I want the panelists to talk for longer than the people who are going to ask the questions. So if anyone has questions quickly, which you want to throw at our eminent panel, if there is a mic which can go around, one question each at Prasad, Murli and Vijay.
I'm Pradeep Udas. So I have a question for Prasad. You know, I've seen, your journey right from the beginning, how it's transforming in the future.
Yeah.
Right. So your story, but I think some other entrepreneurs can get inspired by that to see if they can play in that segment. So if you can please talk about that.
So travel is a $2 trillion market, globally.
2 trillion.
2 trillion with T. Okay. And, air, hotel takes a big share of it, then all the other places. However, the systems, the platforms that are running the travel, this $2 trillion market, are very outdated. Okay. They are working on, if you see that 20 years back, you have the same websites and you have the same websites now. People used to make the bookings with the travel agencies. Now they're doing it online. And they have been doing it for quite some time. But there are a lot of things happening from the trend. If you see the macro level trends, so Gen Zers have a very different, they are setting the pace for the industry, how it should be. They like the experiential travel. They wanted to, find something in this gig space and easy, but they see the value of it. But the current systems are not there to handle that, whether you call it as platforms, whether you call it as the infrastructure related to the supporting that. So we try to do it, by creating a marketplace where we connect the traveler space to the expert space, and we use the AI technologies for experiential travel. Before they even think about what they needed, it provides, suggest some trips and connect them with the right local experts, the influencers, the content writers, when they need it, and be able to stream the supplier content and the user-generated content to it. So that's what we do, but it is just a piece of this $2 trillion market. So what I suggest the entrepreneurs is to take this industry very seriously. And there are a lot of opportunities. It can take many, many, many unicorns, okay, and be able to disrupt this world with various ideas. So I want to look into that aspect.
Do we have another couple of minutes or we are done? Can we go on for a couple more minutes? Okay. So one...
Yes, my name is, I'm one of the co-founder of Sappy Hire. We are into recruitment automation space. So one question is to Vijay, since also you are from the same space. So you said about the GTM motion need to be addressed before we created the product. So how did you track that part in Keka?
So I think in my case, I was my own use case. We ourselves needed something, so the pain was very evident in our case. So, for me, I was able to know the problem, so it was easy for me to figure out. But once we built the prototype, we actually did door-to-door, visited offices and, tried to validate with the customers. So we wanted to build something. We wanted to build payroll software, but we realized even before payroll, attendance automation was the most important keys because how much to pay is a bigger problem than how to pay. So that was a discovery that led to actually building attendance automation first for us, right? So that helped us actually.
Thank you.
So can you share a little bit about that?
Right. So, see, prior to raising this round, there were about 3 attempts I made earlier to raise smaller rounds. And each of the rounds, either I was not happy with the valuation, I want to pursue and want to work with them, right? So, for me, the HR tech space, despite having a successful story like Darwin Box, a lot of Indian VCs had this stereotypic thinking that this is not a big enough space because there's not enough good examples of successes, right? So I've decided that I'll not pursue the VCs from